Hello everyone, and welcome to the radio show. Today is Thursday, June 4th, 2026. And your host, Nani, and I am so excited to explore a brand new topic with you all today. Gather around, because today we are going to talk about something really amazing that connects human minds with computer logic. I know math can sometimes feel a bit scary or difficult, right? But today we're looking at how computers are learning to understand math perfectly. The title of the paper we are discussing today is Formalizing Our Index Mathematics as a Benchmark for General Reasoning with the Example of Implementing Dilatations of Categories. The goal is arcsci.org/abs/26 or 6.3835 v1. That is quite a long title, is it not? But do not worry, I'm going to break it all down for you, just like we do in class. Let us start with the big problem this paper is trying to solve. You see, human beings have been creating mathematical knowledge for thousands of years. Right now, there are about 4.5 million published math papers in the world. That is a gigantic mountain of knowledge. However, because humans are, human, we sometimes make little mistakes. When math gets super complicated, it becomes very hard for people to check every single tiny detail. On the other hand, artificial intelligence systems today are really smart at chatting with us. But when it comes to doing advanced, rigorous math, they get confused very quickly. If you give a modern AI a random page from a high-level math journal, it will probably get stuck on the very first line. So, the author of this paper proposes a huge, exciting project. We want to translate all of that human math into a special computer language. This language is used by programs called interactive theorem provers like one named Lean. When math is written in this formal language, the computer can check every single logical step with absolute certainty. It's like having a teacher who never ever misses a mistake on your homework. The paper argues that if we want to build a truly general intelligent AI, it needs to be able to reason perfectly. And what better way to teach it reasoning than to feed it the entirety of published mathematics? If all of math is formatted in a way the machine can digest, the AI will learn the ultimate rules of logic. To prove that this is possible, the author actually went ahead and formalized a very complex mathematical concept. It's called dilatations of categories. But what in the world is a dilatation? Imagine you have a structure with rules like multiplication. We know how fractions work, right? A fraction is just a numerator divided by a denominator. Well, a dilatation is a super advanced, universal way to add fractions to very complex mathematical structures called categories. The author manually wrote the code to teach the Lean theorem prover how to understand this concept. They had to do it manually because current AI is not smart enough to do it yet. But by doing this, they prove that even the most cutting-edge math can be turned into computer code. Here you might be thinking this sounds like a lot of work. Is it even possible to translate 4.5 million papers? The paper calculates that it would take a really long time for humans to do alone, maybe millions of person-years. But with the help of future AI assistants, the time needed would drop significantly. And storing all this data, that is the easy part. All those millions of math papers, once translated into computer code, would only take up about 450 terabytes of space. For modern data centers, that is basically nothing. It is a very realistic goal for the future of computer science and human-computer interaction. So, how does this incredibly high-level math technology apply to our everyday lives? I'm so glad you asked, because I have 3 specific application examples to share with you. First, imagine an AI tutor for students of all ages. Right now, if you ask an AI for help with your math homework, it might give you the wrong answer but sound very confident. If this technology is fully developed, the AI will be grounded in absolute, verified logic, but will be able to guide a student through algebra or calculus without ever making a logical error. It would trace exactly where the student went wrong and explain it perfectly, step by step. This would revolutionize education, giving everyone access to a flawless personal teacher. Second, think about the software that runs our most important machines. I'm talking about airplanes, self-driving cars, and hospital equipment. Well now, the same theorem-proven technology used to verify advanced math can be used to verify computer code. If developers apply these strict logical rules to the software running an airplane, the computer can mathematically prove that the software will not crash. By building a massive library of formalized logic, we make the tools for software verification much stronger and more accessible. This means safer flights, safer roads, more reliable medical devices for everyone. Forward, this technology could change how we handle legal contracts and fact-checking. Law is often just a very complicated system of rules, a bit like math. If an AI learns perfectly rigorous reasoning from all the worlds of mathematics, we could use that same AI to analyze legal documents. It could instantly check if a new law contradicts an old law, or it could read a complicated business contract and find hidden loopholes that human lawyers might miss. Or it could even be used to fact-check news articles by tracing claims back to their original data sources with mathematical precision. By teaching AI how to be perfectly logical, we give it the tools to bring clarity and truth to our everyday information. It is truly amazing to think about, is it not? A project that starts with turning abstract math into computer code could end up making our whole world smarter and safer. The author points out that making this happen requires mathematicians and computer scientists to work together closely. They need to make sure the computer language stays compatible as years go by. If the language changes and old math is lost, people will not learn to contribute. And if we build a unified, lasting database, we'll be the ultimate treasure chest of human knowledge. I hope you enjoyed learning about the future of mathematics and artificial intelligence today. It is a big, beautiful puzzle, and we're just putting the first pieces together. Thank you so much for tuning into today's show. Always remember to stay curious and keep learning new things. This is Anya Annie, signing off for now. Have a wonderful Thursday, everyone.